Coming up on CityView, affordable housing will show you some very well-priced homes near downtown Austin. Baby boomers, the mayor speaks to ABC News about the number of retirees calling Austin home. And going batty for one of Austin's most unique attractions. Thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Leslie Sopko. Those stories and more, but first our top story. Construction is well underway for Water Treatment Plant 4 in Northwest Austin. Located near the corner of FM 620 and Bullock Hollow Road, the site spans 90-plus acres, 45 of which are being used. Water will be drawn from Lake Travis, treated, and then transported to the Jollyville Reservoir along Research and Spicewood Springs Road. In just 1 year, workers have transformed the construction site from a newly excavated landscape into several water treatment structures. This includes an intake system along Bullock Hollow Road through which water will arrive from the lake, deep basins where the water will be treated, and gigantic pools that will hold 10 million gallons of treated water ready for use. Workers have already drilled 200 feet of a 420-foot shaft that will be used in transporting water to the plant.
Unlike an expansion where you have the core facility already constructed, everything associated with this water plant has to be built. So a large amount of effort from design, the planning aspect, construction, inspection. So absolutely a large amount of effort that goes into having crews out here hanging steel and pouring concrete.
Water Treatment Plant 4 is on time and on budget and is expected to be completed by 2014. Turning now to affordable housing, the City of Austin has a great program in place to help low-income residents turn their dreams of owning a home into a reality. Here's Samantha Park with more.
Think you can't afford to buy a home? Think again. One of the homes behind me is slated as an affordable home, while the other one isn't. Can't tell the difference? Neither can we. We are only 5 miles away from downtown Austin, here at the Frontier at Montana Development, a community the city has been working with to make purchasing a home an option for everybody at all income levels.
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, large pantry, large laundry room. The features that you look for in a home anywhere you're going to go buy. The city has been able to come up with a plan that's going to meet the needs of any family that's going to buy here, whether it's a young professional moving in or a family of 4.
The city's built more than 80 affordable homes at Frontier, Montana, to give Austin's low to moderate income residents the opportunity to buy their first home. The city works with state and federal partners to make this a possibility by offering financial assistance. In this case, a family of 4 with a net income of $37,450 or lower is looking at a 0% interest loan, and they don't have to pay a down payment for the house. A family of 4 making up to $59,900 is eligible for down payment assistance.
Clear your credit. Then go to the classes and they'll walk with you and they'll help you. Whatever you need to know, they'll help you. You won't do it alone.
To see if you're applicable to purchase one of these homes or one of the other affordable homes, visit the city's website. For CityView, I'm Samantha Park.
And the city runs an equal employment fair housing office to investigate complaints of employment, housing, and public accommodations discrimination. As Tony Robertson explains, the office moved to a new location earlier this year, but provides the complete range of services and customer service.
We've recently moved over to our new location, which is located at 1050 East 11th Street, the Snell Building, and that happened on February the 18th. And so from that, we wanted to make sure that we can get the attention needed so that folks can know that we're readily accessible. They don't have to worry about confidentiality issues, and they can come and talk with us in reference to what they feel that could be discriminatory issues in employment and in housing.
And now it's time for our City Council update.
The Austin City Council directed the city manager to develop a plan to phase out single-use retail plastic bags offered at checkouts in stores within Austin city limits. The city manager would have until November of this year to come up with a comprehensive plan incorporating input from the public. This plan will be used to help the city reach its goal of zero waste by year 2040. You can give your input at speakupaustin.org or send an email to plasticbags@ci.austin.tx.us. Council decided to form a charter revision committee to gather public input on any proposed charter amendments and districting plans and offer recommendations to the council on language and maps. Council is considering a new system for electing council members that would include single-member districts. The charter revision committee is expected to consist of 15 representative members from the community. Council approved a contract with Motorola Solutions to replace the 911 recording system. The new system will provide more seamless recordings of all voice messages, enhancing public and first responder safety to all calls. The city has already made an interlocal agreement with both Travis County and CapCog to approve funds for the design, hardware, and support of this new 911 system. And Council approved a professional services contract with Gateway Planning Group from Fort Worth. The contract will help the city use the IBM Sustainable Communities Analysis tool for further planning, development, and implementation services throughout the city. It's designed to encourage integrated planning regionally with collaboration across multiple governments and agencies. In all, Council considered 51 items at its August 4th meeting. Its next regularly scheduled meeting will be August 18th. For CityView, I'm Larry Schooler.
Watch out, Florida. According to recent census data, Austin has become the #1 destination for retiring baby boomers. Mayor Lee Leffingwell was recently interviewed by Claire Shipman of ABC News to discuss what makes Austin so attractive. Baby boomers say they like the music scene and the academic stimulation. Plus, there's no state income tax and the cost of living is less than other well-known retirement locations. If you'd like to see this story, visit abcnews.go.com and search baby boomers retiring to Texas. Well, it doesn't look like the heat is going to let up anytime soon. That's why the city's Animal Services Office is reminding pet owners to limit the amount of time pets are outdoors. Here are some indicators that your pet may be overheated.
Well, the things that you want to watch for is when your dog kind of stops and gets tired, wants to lay down, has trouble walk or weak in the rear legs. The other way that they try to cool themselves is by panting. They don't have a lot of good ways to really get rid of excess heat when they've been excited and overworking themselves.
If you are unable to keep your pet indoors, here are some tips for keeping them cool.
Outside, you want to have a lot of good shade for them. You want to have a kiddie pool or a good source of water out there for them. You want to turn the hose on and wet them down with the garden hose.
The Animal Services Office also recommends going outdoors in the morning and avoiding the late afternoon when possible. Finally, Austin is home to the world's largest urban bat colony. Every night, crowds gather in downtown Austin to watch a parade of more than 1 million Mexican free-tailed bats fly out from under the Congress Avenue Bridge. Channel 6 was there to capture the daily exodus in this report.
That bridge looks like it's miles long.
There's more bats under this bridge than there are people in Austin. How about that?
I wonder if they're all gonna come out at the same time.
I bet they trickle out a little bit.
It's gonna be cool when they come out though, because it's gonna be like millions of them.
They look a whole lot like Aunt Sandra from what I can tell.
Like you.
Oh.
I want to be a bat, except I don't like only going out at night. That's my sleep time. Sorry, I'll go out during the day.
This is the largest urban bat colony, the largest bat colony that lives in a city.
Where exactly do they live under the bridge?
They live up inside those cracks.
It's pretty interesting that they live up there in the crevices like that.
Oh, cracks like only an inch wide or something.
How do they get through that?
They fold their wings up and squeeze in.
They're small. The bats.
Really.
It's cool that you don't see them at all. It's like you're waiting for a surprise or something, you know.
What time do the bats come out?
But why do they have to come out on like 8:30?
Well, because it doesn't start getting dark until that time.
True, but still 8:30. I wonder if bats can talk.
You know, like bats have this.
Oh, there's one.
Oh my God, you're right. There's one. Like that one bat, it's like, oh no. It's like it's their weather check. It's like, nope, we don't want to go out yet. Is it sunny or dark? So they go out, check it. I'm like, nope, it's still sunny.
I think it's pretty amazing that the traffic doesn't wake up the bats at all.
Yep.
You think it does?
Maybe it rocks them to sleep.
Ooh, but using echolocation would be fun. Instead of having to run into stuff in the dark at home. I want to see the bats already.
Well, we are on their time schedule.
Are those birds? Nope, they're bats.
Yeah, they're coming out strong down there.
That's why it's so beautiful about it, like the waves. You can see the line of them off in the distance. Oh look, they're right over there too.
It's amazing. It was amazing seeing that. It's well worth the trip.
Yes.
Well worth the trip.
No one really knows how far the bats actually travel in their daily outing for a snack, but experts guesstimate they likely cover more than 1,000 square miles in a single night. That's all for this edition of City View. I'm your host, Leslie Sopko. Our next episode premieres Friday, August 12th. Thanks for watching.